Have you ever wondered what happens in the very last moment of life, when the heart takes its final beat and our breath fades into silence? For all of human history, this has been the ultimate mystery. Is it simply an end, a final curtain call? Or could it be the start of a new, extraordinary journey? Let's explore one of the most profound questions ever asked. What really happens after we die? From the grand pyramids of ancient Egypt, built as gateways to the afterlife, to the sterile, high-tech labs of modern neuroscience, our quest to understand death is relentless. It's a universal human experience, yet what lies on the other side remains the greatest unknown. We see it in religion, philosophy, and art, a deep collective yearning to know if our story continues. Across the globe, thousands of people have shared incredible stories. They are the ones who have been to the edge and back, survivors of clinical death. Their hearts stopped. Their brains showed no signs of activity, yet they returned with vivid memories. Many describe a common sequence of events, a sensation of floating above their own bodies, watching doctors work to save them. Then a journey through a dark tunnel, pulled toward a brilliant, loving light. They often report feelings of overwhelming peace and a sense of returning home. Are these just hallucinations produced by a dying brain, a final, beautiful fireworks display before the darkness? Or are they glimpses into a reality that exists beyond our physical senses? Skeptics argue that these near-death experiences can be explained by science. A lack of oxygen to the brain, a flood of endorphins, or electrical surges in the temporal lobe could create these profound visions. They suggest our consciousness is purely a product of our biological brain, and when the brain dies, so do we. It's a logical, materialist perspective. But it doesn't quite satisfy the depth of the experience reported by so many. They don't just see things, they feel, learn, and are fundamentally changed by their journey. But what if consciousness isn't just a byproduct of the brain? What if it's something more fundamental? Some cutting-edge theories in quantum physics and neuroscience are starting to challenge our old assumptions. Think of it this way. According to the first law of thermodynamics, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only changes form. Our brains are electric, running on measurable energy. The information, the memories, the personality, your very essence, is all encoded within that intricate network. So when the physical body fails, where does that energy go? Does it simply dissipate into nothingness? Or could it be that our consciousness, our unique pattern of energy and information is released? Perhaps it rejoins a larger, universal field of consciousness, much like a single drop of water returns to the ocean, yet still contains its own unique history. This idea suggests that our individual awareness might not be confined to our skulls. Maybe our brains act more like antennas or receivers, tuning into a signal of consciousness that is broadcast throughout the universe. In this view, death isn't an erasure, it's a transition. The receiver breaks, but the broadcast continues. This brings us to a beautiful and perhaps comforting possibility. Maybe life after death isn't about passing a judgment or entering a specific place like heaven or hell. Maybe it's about the continuation of awareness. Perhaps our memories, our love, and our connections aren't lost. They become part of the fabric of the universe itself, woven into the stardust from which we all came. In this sense, every life lived leaves an indelible mark, a ripple in the cosmic pond that never truly fades. Ultimately, no one can offer a definitive answer. It remains a journey of faith, of science, and of personal belief. But exploring these questions opens our minds to the incredible wonder of existence. It reminds us that we are part of something vast and interconnected. Death may not be a wall, but a doorway. It might be the universe's most profound secret, reminding us that life, in all its forms, is a cycle of transformation. And in that endless cycle, perhaps nothing and no one is ever truly lost. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration into the great unknown. If this video made you think, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more journeys into life's biggest mysteries. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.